Hey guys, Terry here. I am making a sympathy card today, and I thought I would show how I make it. I have a dear friend that lost a family member, and I want to send a card and say that we are thinking of them. Our hearts go out to them. It's so sad. They've lost a child, and I want to just send a card to say we're thinking of them. So I'm using a stamp set from Stampin' Up. I believe it's a retired one. It's called Just Believe. I love this saying, some things have to be believed to be seen. And then this image here really caught my attention, so I knew I wanted to make something with that. This was just a stamp set. I don't know the name of the company, but I want to use this Thinking of You and this. I'm going to stamp this off for the inside. And then I don't know if you've seen these rubbernecker stamp sets that have an edge on the outside. This one has a border and dots. I have one that says thank you, and I have one that says happy birthday. And it's just something that adds a nice edge around the outside of the card. I'm using my Misty stamp positioner tool. I'm using VersaFine black ink. And I'm just going to quickly go around the edge. I like this black ink. It gives a really crisp image. These rubbernecker stamps, you have to be careful that you don't get any ink on that middle area. I'm using a Lawn Fawn stamp chamois to wipe off the ink. That looks pretty good. I think I'm going to add a little more on this side, just to make that more solid. Never know if it's the ink or my pushing ability. I'll do a little bit more along the bottom there. I do like this border. It seems to give a complete look. And I like the black on the craft paper. Let me use my stamp chamois and wipe off the edge. And then I'm going to position this flower down here near the bottom. I think if you didn't have that rubbernecker stamp, you could just draw the lines, draw some little scattered lines, and stop, draw some dots, and continue the line on. These solid stamps, the first time you use them, the ink, you'll find the ink doesn't adhere to them perfectly, so that's another reason I like the stamp positioner. I could do another coating. As you use your stamps, it'll get better. Over time, it wears off that coating that was on the stamp when they made it. Again, wipe off the black ink here with the stamp chamois. I'll have links on my blog post to all these tools. I don't sell Stampin' Up, but I'll see if they still make this stamp set. It's so pretty. Take that one off, pick this up. Stamp it with the black ink. So pretty. Okay, now I'm going to stamp the inside. And my idea for the inside is that I'm going to put this maybe at an angle, and I'm not going to do it full strength, so I'm going to do it. So I'm going to pick it up and wipe this off. It looks a little bit dirty. That's how the stamp's made. And then I'm going to put the black on it. I don't want this to be full strength, so I'm going to put just a piece of card here to stamp on it, and I'm not going to push real hard. I'm just going to take a little bit of the ink off, and then I'm going to do it again on there, so it should be just a little bit lighter. So it's a little bit lighter. And then let me wipe this off. And then I'm going to put this one on. You can tell this stamp set is a little cheapy set because it's just not as crisp as the Stampin' Up! One. But we're going to make it work. So I'll pick it up and see if that looks straight, and it does. And then we'll put the black on it. I could have done the flower in gray too, gray ink, but I think this is readable. Okay, so there's our card. I think it looks pretty well. And there's our card. I love the border. I love the saying. I hope it's a simple message, just saying how we're feeling. Pop that in the mail. Thanks for watching, guys.